When I was younger, I never really thought I'd have a best friend with four paws. But life, it's full of surprises you never ask for, yet somehow they end up being the best things that ever happened to you. It was a rainy afternoon when I met Max, a little soaked pup, shivering like a leaf on my doorstep. I can't really explain it. But right there, in that moment, I knew. He wasn't just a stray, he was mine. Or maybe I was his. Max grew up fast. That skinny, clumsy little pup turned into my shadow. He knew me better than anyone. He could tell when I was sad before I even realized it myself. He knew when I needed silence, and when I needed a goofy lick across the face to snap out of it. Our days were simple: long walks at the park, lazy afternoons on the couch, Sunday mornings by the lake. Time flies faster than you think. One day the vet gave me that look, you know the one. Heavy, hard to forget. Your buddy's got a serious illness. There's no cure, but we can try to make him comfortable. It felt like the ground got ripped out from under me. My best friend, my loyal boy, now fighting a battle inside his own body. The pain crept in slowly. First, it was harder for him to get up in the mornings. Then, our walks got shorter, slower, more exhausting, and I stood there, helpless, watching the spark in his eyes fight to stay alive while his body betrayed him. It was pure accident that I discovered the water. One of those days when he seemed like he couldn't take it anymore, I drove him to the lake. I just wanted him to feel the fresh air again, to smell the trees, to hear the water. We got to the edge, and he looked at me, and without hesitation, he stepped into the lake. He waded in up to his belly, closed his eyes, and stood there, still, peaceful. And for the first time in weeks, I saw it. Relief. Not just in his face, but in the way he stood, the way he breathed. That cold water, somehow, took his pain away, even if just for a little while. And from that day on, the lake became our refuge. Every morning, before the sun even thought about rising, I'd carry Max to the truck, drive down to the lake, and wade into that freezing water with him in my arms. Didn't matter if it was raining or if my hands went numb from the cold. I would have walked through fire if it meant he could feel just one more moment of peace. The cold would bite at my skin, my knees would tremble, my teeth would chatter. But when I looked at Max, standing there in the water, eyes closed, face soft, no pain, I'd forget all of it. Because right there, he was Max again. Not sick, not dying, just Max. People would stop sometimes, watching from the path. Some would smile, others would look away, not sure what to say. But nobody knew what those mornings meant. It wasn't just a man and his dog in a lake. It was love, pure and stubborn love. Max lived way longer than any vet thought he would. Some said it was a miracle. I knew what it was. It was him fighting, and me fighting with him, day after day, step after step, breath after breath. And then, one day, the cold was sharper, the air heavier. Max tried to get up on his own, like he always did, but this time, his legs gave out. He fell hard, and for a second, he just lay there. I rushed over and scooped him up, holding him close against my chest. He looked up at me, not scared, not confused. Just calm, like he knew, like he was telling me, "It's okay." I could feel his breathing against my shirt, slow, steady, then slower, and slower still. I whispered into his ear, my voice cracking through the tears, "It's okay, buddy. I'm right here. You can rest now. I got you." The smell of the earth, the sound of the birds, the cold kiss of the lake at my feet, it all blurred into the background. And then, I felt it. That final breath, soft, gentle, like a sigh carried away by the wind. Max's body relaxed completely in my arms. He was gone. There, in the place he loved most. In the arms of the person who loved him back just as fiercely. I sat there for what felt like hours, rocking him gently like I had when he was just a pup. The sun rose higher. The park came alive around us. But for me, time had stopped. I wasn't ready to let go, but deep down, I knew. He wasn't really gone. Not where it mattered. He lived in the way the leaves rustled in the trees, in the way the water shimmered under the morning light, in the way my heart still skipped whenever I thought of his goofy smile. Today, when I walk by the lake, I still feel him, not in a sad way, but like a warm hug I carry inside me. I can almost hear the splash of his paws in the water, the happy little grunt he used to make. Some people say real love never dies. I believe it, because the love Max gave me and the love I gave back, that kind of love, it doesn't fade, it echoes. So if you're lucky enough to have a four-legged friend by your side right now, hug them tight, take the long walks, throw the extra ball, let them sleep a little longer in your lap, because one day, those little moments, they'll be everything. If Max's story touched your heart like it did mine, share it with someone who understands this kind of love. And if you want to keep hearing stories that remind you of what really matters, subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more journeys to take together.